Hey, this is End of the Road, and today I'm talking about Spirit Halloween
What
Wave
about
3.
Spirit Wave 2?
What's this I'm hearing about a Wave
Just
2?
make a video on Spirit Wave 2.
Say that again. Wave 2. Spirit never dropped Wave 2. Why would I make a video on that? Wave 2 doesn't exist. Please, that was a hoax.
It's not that hard. Just talk about Spirit Wave 2.
Wait, no, stop talking about Wave 2 just because I didn't... No, I didn't make a video.
Talk about Wave 2.
Really aren't convinced, huh? Alright. Guess I gotta bring him out. So, keep talking about Spirit Wave 2, eh? Alright. Show what we do with you people. Spirit Wave 2 never existed. There was never a Spirit Wave 2. Twisted Granny is still a scrap techie concept. Backbend Bonnie is a figment of your imagination. Monkey Business is just clowning. This still isn't working? You still want to see Wave 2? Okay. Didn't want to come to this, but alright. Doc, I've tried everything. Just, what are the side effects of the operation? Brain bleeding, blindness, deafness, paralysis of the legs, paralysis of the arms, internal bleeding? So you're turning them into a rock, basically. Just an unliving husk. Yeah. I see. Well, it has to be done. Get to it, I guess. Alrighty then. Okay. This isn't gonna hurt a bit. It's not gonna hurt.
Hey, this is End of the Road, and I went on a vacation, and Spirit dropped Wave 2, and then, just as I was thinking I should do a video on that, they dropped Wave 3. So now, I'll be talking about both. Yeah, you know, I missed this. That's annoying, but oh well. Here's the video now, so to all three of you who will still be interested in these props, thank you for watching. But I guess let's start off. Now, when it comes to Wave 2, I know so many of you, it's been out for like a week, we've seen all the props in hand, you've heard your favorite haunters talk about them, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. I'm going to do a Spirit Halloween Wave 2 speedrun. Let's go! I don't care for Bonnie anymore, and I don't know why. Sinister Strawman is pretty cool. I don't think Monkey Business is that special anymore. Granny has a sick concept, but looks like shit in hand. Yeah, as you can tell, Wave 2 kind of fell off on me, not gonna lie. I don't know why. I feel like there's so much stuff from it that had like a lot of potential, but just grew off me for some reason. Like whether it's execution or just general quality, I don't know. There's just most of the things in Wave 2 I don't really care for. Even my favorite, which is honestly Sinister Strawman, seems like he might have quality issues with leaning and stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, not to do the speedrun again, but you know, I liked Bonnie before, but I don't know, she just doesn't work for me anymore. Granny looks honestly awful in hand, in my opinion. Monkey Business is just, I don't know, he's just kind of okay to me now. I don't know. It's not a particularly remarkable wave, which saddens me, because these are honestly some pretty decent props. But I don't know, they just don't do it for me. But anyways, with that out of the way, 4 minutes into the video, let's talk about Wave 3. So, quite the divisive one is Trick or Treat Pete. Some people love him and think he's a fun little goofy guy. Some people fucking hate him. And some people hate him, like a so bad it's good type thing. Point being, I feel like he's one people have opinions on. And I must say, I actually quite enjoy Trick or Treat Pete. I can definitely see a lot of people's problems with him. I feel like he could have done a little more. Like, the candy spitting thing is cool and all, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping for, like, an opening mouth where, like, he'd open his mouth and then the candy would spit out. That would be cool. Maybe something with the eyes could be neat, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, he could have done a little more. $240 for him is definitely not the best price. I feel like his quality will honestly be pretty decent. So I don't know. Hopefully he kind of strikes me as like a statue almost. So I don't know. The price isn't the best. $240 is a lot. But honestly, I really like the look of him. Something about him just screams 2010s, 2000s vintage Halloween to me. Okay, well, that's not really vintage. But, like, personal nostalgia Halloween. I don't know. There's just something very classical about him to me. The bright colors, the, like, exaggerated face. I don't know. There's something that feels so warm and fuzzy about him. And I find the concept pretty cool. I think it's definitely a fun new way to give out candy for, like, let's say single parents or, busy people, just general, like, people who can't hand out candy at the door. He's a pretty neat way to do it. Obviously, we've had Sitting Scarecrow for years, but I think this is a fun new take on things. I like his audio, honestly. I think it's kind of fun. Bluetooth, you're definitely going to be able to do some interesting things with it. Gonna be, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see what people do with that. I'm very curious to see how he'll be set up in the stores. If he'll just be there, just on display, completely static, or if he's going to be dispensing candy. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm excited to see either way. But Trick or Treat Pete, I like him. I'd say he's about A or B tier to me. I think he's just, I don't know, fun concept. Glad he's in the lineup. But yeah, that's Trick or Treat Pete.
This place holds countless souls, each a prisoner. This is your fate now, too. We are bound to this cursed place together.
So that was Crypt Countess. And I would say, pardon my French, but I swear enough on this channel that you should just be expecting it. But man, I fucking love her, man. I am a certified Crypt Countess enthusiast. I don't know, like, I didn't really care for her for like a while. The name came out and I was like, I don't know, she has potential, could be cool, I don't know, I don't really care. But then we saw her first leaks of her images and she looked okay. I don't know, nothing I'd be very interested in. I don't know, she looked fun. And then her face got leaked and I was a bit like, okay, I don't really like her. But then we got that leaked demo of her in a store with that, it's a she's the trainee woman. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you don't. But when we got that demo leaked, I thought, oh, she's really cool. And truth be told, my opinions haven't really changed from that. I don't know why, but seeing her demo just got me so giddy. Something about Crypt Countess I just absolutely love. She's a mixed bag for a lot of people. Lots of people do really like her. And as you know, I'm certainly in that boat. Some people think she just looks like generic SVI slop, which I did think for a while. And, I still can see that. But honestly, like, her face, I didn't like at first, but after seeing a few videos of it, I honestly don't mind. I feel like in the right lighting, she'll look perfectly fine. Not to mention that in a lot of the leaks, her hair covers her face a lot, which it annoys me when that happens with something like Banshee. But with Countess, since the face isn't anything to write home about, honestly, I think she'd look a little cooler with the hair covering her face, if anything. Just her height is really cool. Her animation is sick. I don't know. Something like with that animation at her height, I think she's going to be absolutely terrifying, honestly. Like, I think she's gonna be super menacing and imposing in person. I don't know. I absolutely love her. She just there's something so off-putting about her in total. I don't know. Her price of $300, honestly, it ain't bad in my opinion, especially because we've had stuff like Nibbles or Lord Raven or even Heckles for $280. I think Crypt Countess for $300 is honestly pretty good for Modern Spirit, especially considering, in my opinion, she's more bang for your buck than Monkey Business, who, in my opinion, is highway robbery. I was debating between her and Monkey Business for a while, but honestly, Countess clears, in my opinion. I don't know. She just gives such nostalgic vibes to me. All around, I just love Crypt Countess. In the right setting, I think she'll look absolutely amazing. And if you're wondering, hey, end of the road, are you planning to get her? Absolutely yes. She is hard hammered on my wish list. I am really damn excited to have her. And honestly, in a little while, I think you'll have the money possible to get her. So yeah, Crypt Countess, I am very fond. So, folks, those are my thoughts on Spirit's last 6 animatronic drops. Halloween costumes video coming. I have no clue when, if I will do one at this rate. I don't know. But, yeah, finally got around to making this. So, like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what you think of these animatronics in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.